Hey everyone, welcome to another video. We're well camping in the Highlands of Scotland and we're with our friends at the moment and they're in their campervan. Now this campervan is quite special because it's got a lot of features, and one of the features that, stay tuned because this feature I'm going to tell you at the end of the video is something I've never seen, didn't even know you could get it on a campervan, that makes this van different to a lot of the others. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a quick tour around of it and introduce Colin and show you some of the amazing features that this van's got. So first of all, this is Colin. What is this van? What is it?
It's T6.1 T32.
Now I was going to say that, but I couldn't remember what it was saying. Right, let's start by saying one thing. This is built to your specification, and the first thing to mention is it's a 4x4, isn't it?
Yes, 4-motion 4x4.
4-motion 4x4. Now Colin, like ourselves, does a lot of like off-grid camping and things, likes to go off the off-beaten path, and I will just show you, because if you just look, this is like the view that we've got at the moment. So we have come to Scotland, we are in the Highlands. Now, just quickly mention, you do have the offloading tyres. Were they always on this, the wheels?
Yeah, they were on when we bought it. It was already converted when we bought it, but they were already on. Right.
So these wheels, have you ever sort of like given a full test it? Have you drove in the snow and things?
Yes.
Have you ever put this through its 4x4 sort of like capabilities?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, we've driven in the snow in Scotland last March.
Right.
And about a fortnight ago, I took it green laning.
Yes, you did tell us about that, and that was a bit sketchy, to say the least.
Yes.
So talk us through some of the upgrades that we can see here.
Well, I've upgraded the headlights to LEDs. We've got laser lights.
The laser lights are serious lights, very bright, yeah?
Yes, they make it daylight.
Got the wind deflectors on there. Must have, especially if you're well camping in summer and things, get that extra bit of airflow.
Yeah, definitely.
And you've obviously got the windows with this slide windows, I don't know the technical term, sliding campervan window.
Yes, they're from Camper Glass.
So we've got the sidebars on as well. Like I said, you know, they're a must, because again, for the type of like travel that you do, obviously having stuff like that is a must. Now, you've got a pop top. It is way too windy to be putting the pop top on, and you have got solar. Now, just wait till we get to how this guy powers his van. It's crazy, off the charts. But you've got solar panels up there. Now, I don't know technically how to mention this. What solar are you running?
It's a 340 watt solar panel.
You might be thinking 340 is a lot, but let's have a look why you power a 340 solar. So okay, talk us through some of this. Let's talk about the battery.
The battery, which is shoehorned behind there, is a 560 amp hour Fogstar Drift Pro.
Right, so just in case you might have thought you've just misheard that, what amp hour is your battery?
560.
560. You can be off grid for a long time.
Yes. One of the best things is running a diesel heater non-stop.
Yeah.
Ours has been on since we pulled up yesterday, and it's still on now.
And you've hardly used any battery power, have you?
It's down to 71% from yesterday when we first wild camped, when it was 100%. And we've used a lot. It's including using induction hob, air fryer, lights. Don't stop at anything. It's like having a home from home.
You've got your spare wheel there, and because this is a 4x4, you was just saying that it's a good idea to have the same.
Yeah, your spur has got to be the same rolling circumference as your drive wheels.
Right, especially because it's 4x4 as well.
Because it's 4x4. Right. I also tried putting that where the normal spare wheel goes. It doesn't fit, so I've had to buy a spare wheel carrier which mounts to the door to hang the wheel on.
So let's have a quick nosy in. Hi! Just having a quick nosy. Obviously you've got the swivel seat. Just a passenger swivel seat?
Yes, with a Volkswagen swivel.
Right, so it's not something you've just like bought off wherever it's actually properly
it's proper Volkswagen
approved
swivel.
one. Okay. So we'll just have a quick nosy in here first before I get Colin to tell us some details. So just want to quickly talk us through. Obviously I see that you've got your fridge there, you've got a table there. What's that on top of there?
We've got a sink with hot and cold tap.
Yeah, do you just want to say that again?
Hot and cold tap.
Yes, he's got running hot water. How's that powered?
That is powered off my battery.
We've heard about your battery. Yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one. And size, does size matter?
Absolutely.
We've got induction hob.
You just got like your drawers, just standard drawers.
Yeah. Well.
Well. Okay. Well, what have you got that's like powered in there as well?
There's nothing powered in there. That wasn't a drawer.
Okay.
That was the drawer.
Okay.
That's not a drawer, and that is the drawer.
Okay, so what have you put underneath here now
That is
then?
just the fold down.
Ah, okay.
Because when we bought it, it had the gas
Ah, okay.
and sink on, so that was here.
Right. But you've obviously changed it over to...
Because I've had to alter it.
Right, okay.
So it's now got the bigger sink.
Right, okay.
So in here we have the cold water, and I don't know whether you can see it, but just down there
Okay.
is the hot water tank.
Right, okay. Did you fit that yourself?
Yes.
It's alright when you know what you're doing.
You need a man who can.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, we won't leave that in. Or maybe we will.
Yes.
Maybe we will.
Yes.
These are some of the problems, you know, unless you've got your pop top up, but it's way too windy to leave a pop top up here. And plus, we're well camping as well.
Yeah.
Things you know we never do is obviously put your pop top on.
No.
You know, whilst we're well camping.
You're well camping,
That's
not
something we don't do.
campsite camping.
No. So anyway, getting on to your sleeping area, you've got your red bed, standard red bed, like just folds out and adjusts and everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I see over there, you've got, is that a storage?
Yeah, that's all called locker storage.
More storage, okay.
Our food goes in there, plus some other bits and pieces.
Okay. We don't need to see all it's storage, we don't need to see what you take with you.
We have fire alarm up in the top corner.
Yes, we see that.
CO2 monitor, which just gets moved around.
Right, okay.
And obviously you might have seen the fire extinguisher here.
Yes, and I did see you've got another one.
And another one at the back.
Yeah, at the back.
Which these ones are all 7 fires.
Right, that's good to know. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, but obviously I'm stood out here in the cold and just saying you've had the diesel heater running for, well, since you've got here, so
24 hours probably.
yeah, there you go. Do you know what, it's a fantastic setup, and because obviously you guys are off grid as much as you are, that system, you know, obviously works very well for you. Now, these guys are going to Norway soon, and you know, yes, Campervans are never like truly ready and done and everything, but you've been upgrading so many things to make that trip work better for you.
Definitely.
And obviously things like obviously with your heater and the power that you've got running, because obviously you're going to be off grid so much, obviously you know, you've like done all that to suit what you need.
Yeah, we're not planning on going on any campsites in Norway.
And again, for any of the purists, before you start like getting angry and hitting that keyboard, you can legally well camp in a lot of places in Norway, can't you?
Everywhere in Norway and Sweden, unless otherwise stated.
So we've covered everything. Almost. We've saved this bit till last. Like I say, we did mention at the beginning of the video. Now, I don't know how you would word this, and again, we keep saying because you do so much off-grid camping, you've got your 4x4 system, you've got your power system. Tell us about your suspension system.
It's VB full 4-air suspension.
And what does that mean?
It means I can lift the van up to go off-road, I can lower it to go under car park barriers if necessary, and I can self-level.
So basically, if we just come out here, we can see that the ground that is on here where we're camping, it's not level. But wait a minute, in the van, it is level. So we've just done that time lapse. That was probably, what, almost a minute?
Thereabouts.
To level it out. So you can come to somewhere like this, it's not level, and is it worked by an app? I seen you've got your phone in your hand.
No, it has a controller just by the driver's seat.
Right.
And that's how I check whether it's level or not.
That is pretty much
Level.
And as you can see, you know, it's not level here at all. What a fantastic system that is. I've seen similar things like on a lot of like off-roading vehicles, but on a campervan, things like that, no. Would you say, obviously, the investment of you getting that done, is it something that you found, is it worth having?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So one of the reasons that we filmed the van doing this is because it's always a good idea to give like other people different ideas. And you know, some people enjoy seeing different people's vans, the different systems that you run and everything. And obviously yours is very different to a lot of people's with the way that you've set it out. But again, because of the off-grid travel that you do and that you know that you're going to do, this system, it works fantastic for you. Thank you very much for calling, and Janet for letting us have a look around the van. So what I'll let them do now is get back in there and continue getting the diesel heater warm for you. So enjoy. Thanks for watching. Until the next one, bye for now.